Another week passes and it's dark outside in the morning. And also, while the spotlights are out on the back of that house, I was hearing noises like somebody was banging a hammer or something. So, the work has started already at 6:30. I find that hard to believe. All right, it's dark. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Let us walk. I walked out without my headphones, so no podcast, no music, no nothing today. And that's a ghostly pirate ship. It's hard to tell in the light, I'm sure. We've gone off in a different direction today. Well, I've been on the street before, but the other direction. No sidewalks, though. Oh, look. It's in a very tall thing. That looks like Jack Skellington. Oh, I believe it is Jack Skellington. With color-changing lights on his face. Nice. And further up the road a little bit is I saw this one in Target, and I don't get it. It is a unicorn skeleton with a rainbow mane and tail still. I don't understand that one though. They've got a dragon. You just can't see it very well. Cool. Car just passed me. Only car I've seen on the street so far. It's early. And they gave a little toot toot. So it might have been someone that I know. I have no idea they were in a car. Funny. I'll find out at some point, I'm sure. Funny thing is though, when they turned the corner and were coming down the street I was just on, I thought, man, this car's going a little too fast. I just realized I never recapped last night because it was lazy sitting around, watching old episodes of Jack Ryan season 3. Finished it up, and because we had a 10 o'clock volleyball game last night, and the team we played, their fourth person, she had surgery on her toe, on a toe apparently, and they couldn't get a sub for a 10 o'clock game, which was frustrating for them and for us because there were people hanging around watching, which was odd, I thought. And we just destroyed them. They didn't care. And, oh well, whatever. Yeah, so that was it. That was that. And then I read a little bit more. Stayed up just before midnight. I don't know when I fell asleep, so. I don't know. My stomach is bothering me today. Yeah, I actually deleted a comment from this particular street I'm on last time I was on it because it just seemed a little odd to mention that somebody had opened their blinds on the second floor just as I was walking by. It was a guy. It was no big deal. I didn't think anything of it other than it was just strange timing that just as I was walking past a house that somebody would do that. Well, of course, I was thinking about that as I walked past the house again, and the house right next door, the same thing happened. A person silhouetted, I don't know. Actually, they looked a little like an alien. But what are the chances that it's going to happen 2 different weeks, but right next door to each other? That felt weird. Oops, somebody set up their car alarm. This is a pretty nice street. There's one house that I just noticed for the first time that was like in need of washing or something. Bummer. I get it. I get it. Without my headphones in, it's startling how well I can hear the highway from here. And when the leaves are down, it's only going to get worse. I wouldn't have thought that based on our location, but acoustics are weird. It's like I can hear a concert at Riverbend from my house sometimes pretty clearly. Just the way the valley runs, I guess. I don't know. There's a sign I would have never expected to see in the yard out here. Because I am a Kilgore Mustang, It's elementary school, and it's in Hyde Park, Mount Lookout. How can you live in Anderson Township and go there? I guess you can pay, I think. I'll have to investigate that. Seems weird. And there's a tall, scary jack-o'-lantern guy. And a home of another new Kilgore Mustang. There's a story here, I'm sure. I just had another one of those invisible moments in my white hoodie with my red shoes where somebody was backing out of their driveway. And the timing, it's just weird how the universe works, where the timing of me walking, I just happen to be walking opposite from their driveway just as they're getting to the end of it to back out. I know they didn't see me because they just kind of did their thing, and I moseyed off into the grass and just kept walking. But it's weird. It's kind of like whenever you you exit a store that has a big parking lot. There's always somebody getting in or getting out of the car right next to you out of that whole parking lot. What are the chances? You don't believe this, do you? You probably shouldn't. They're just coincidences. Up there, there's a jet. And when we see the jets, we sing the Paul McCartney and Wings song, Jet, woo, woo. I'm not doing it today, but I've seen several trails, and that's just kind of cool. All right, I'm home. Neighbors got some plants. I've been sitting there in their pots. I'm wondering if they are actually planning on putting them there. It's right kind of on the line. Maybe they don't want to look at our garbage cans. How do you get rid of garbage cans, by the way? A couple of these that are just old. The garbage cans are garbage. So one thing I managed to determine actually was a smart person that I know on Facebook had a similar experience, that they were being good with their diet, and then on her birthday she knew that she was going to eat whatever she wanted, and she gained in one day 10 pounds. And she gave a nice little explanation. So let's read that. She puts it this way. So in the 24 hours leading up to 9 p.m. last night, I ate sandwiches, cupcakes, drank a variety of adult beverages, and generally enjoyed myself thoroughly and gained nearly 10 pounds. My body, at some level I don't have any access to, turned on a dime into summer mode. It thinks that I found a honeycomb and a tree full of fruit and is now aggressively directing me to go back and find it again. I'm starving right now because I raised my blood sugar significantly, and now it's probably crashed again, and my body is working to compel me to raise it again so that we can store some fat while there's time before the snows come and the pickings get slim. Meanwhile, no, I did not eat 10 pounds of food. My miraculous body turns some of those carbs into glycogen, which it shoved into my liver and muscles for storage for the next couple of days' activities. Using so many complex chemical catalysts, what an internal lab. And with every gram of glycogen, it stored 3 to 4 grams of water, which it needs to make the conversion to glucose. There you go. That's why. The rest, I just have to continue. It's also holding on to extra water because the food I ate was saltier than I'd make at home, and it needs that water to flush all that sodium chloride back out of my plasma so that my liver and kidneys can function properly and my heart can work more effectively. And yes, it probably stored some of those carbs I ate too as fat, because to the body's mind, winter is coming, always. It's such a sophisticated, finely tuned survival machine. It engages in science that my brain could study for years and never be able to understand, much less duplicate intentionally. And I was given it for free, without having done anything to deserve it. Just wow. Her name is Vina, and she's really smart. Only because I mentioned it the other day. A white pickup truck, I think it's a Toyota truck, just drove by with the dog barking again when it drove by. I'm going to check and see if this happened at relatively the same time even. No, last time it was at 8:06 and it's now 8:25, so they're running late today. Something was hiding behind there, came out, crawled down the wall. 2 things, actually. So I've set a mouse trap. I wonder if it has to do with that hole back there. We'll find out. Sorry, I was interrupted by a Amazon delivery guy who pulled into my neighbor's driveway. Said, I think I got something for you. It's like 11:42. Yeah, that was definitely for us. So what was I doing outside? The Ring camera alerted me that there was something at the front door, and I was upstairs. So I checked it, and it was a bird. There was a bird up on the thing up there. Up there, there was a bird up there. But when I was looking, I saw something where I just showed you, like crawl out from behind the planter and crawl down the wall. I don't know if it's a mouse or a vole, or I don't know what it was. I don't think it was a chipmunk, because chipmunks usually don't climb up brick and hide behind a flower pot. So I went down in the basement and got a mouse trap. I might go get another one and put it on the ground down there to see what is that, and kill it. Sorry, kill, I know, but I'm killing it. I don't like glue traps. I think they're kind of inhumane. The only thing I've really used glue traps for ever is when we got the cave crickets. There's another name for the cave crickets. Down in the basement. And then occasionally I'll get a mouse, which is horrible. It's an old house. Mice are just a fact, so mice are going to happen. Yeah, let's do 2. Let's do this one too. I'll check the video, but that's where actually it doesn't record. Shoot. That's where I thought I saw one, so we'll put one up top and one down below. I had 273, and then it dropped down to 272 for a couple of days. Now it's back up to 273, but now it's showing the person that it said has subscribed to me. Hi, Saeed Sakik, whoever you are. Weird. So anyway, back to 273. Thanks for subscribing. I'm trying to recap the day. There's not much to recap. It's just a work day. Had several meetings. Oh, some requests for some things. Some laughter. And now it's time for church choir. I just had dinner with my wife at one of our local spots. Dun dun dun. So there it is. You can't hear me probably because if I start driving because of the microphone thing. I didn't switch the microphones over. All right, that's all I got. Talk to you soon.